What's up, guys? I got my Planet Eclipse EMEK 100 right here. I'm leaving this as a paintball marker for now. I have the two-piece barrel on this bad boy, 700 psi output HPA tank. I already have it aired up. I have some paint in here. This is just like, I don't even know what it was. It was dirty paint. My local store, before they sell boxes of paint to people, they'll open them up and inspect them to make sure that there's not like a bunch of broken paint in there. And if there is broken paint, they'll swap out the paint and give them like a clean bag, and then they have the dirty bags in a pile in the front of the store. Sometimes they're not that bad. This one wasn't that bad. A dirty paint means like a ball busted in there. Oh, there's a bunny. I'm not gonna shoot it though with paint. So yeah, this thing's quiet as hell. The store sells it for $5, and depending what type of paint it was, it could be like $10 or like $11 a bag of 500, or it could be like $18 a bag of 500. It just depends which paint broke in the bag, and you know, that type of stuff. So basically, when I buy this paint, it's like a penny a paintball. So I like just you know, I have some paintball markers, so I could easily just swap out springs, turn down the velocity, and shoot them, and it won't crack paint in the breech and make a big old mess out of the inside of the paintball marker. So yeah, when I'm not doing like less lethal stuff, I'll have paintball markers or BB guns and be doing a bunch of random crap with all these basically air-powered paintball markers or BB guns or whatever else. I'm gonna chrono a couple of these just to see what it's doing with this two-piece barrel. I'm just gonna be aiming at that clothesline right there, and I got the chronograph. So total miss 280. So under 300 is good for paintball. 290, and they have chrono stations at the facilities to make sure everyone's being safe. 286. So if I take this to the field, 278. I think they test like 10 shots, and if they go like closer to 290, sometimes they'll have you adjust the velocity down. But right now I only had one shot at 290. 274. This is pretty much like acceptable, I'm pretty sure. 282. I'm gonna reload my hopper and just shoot a couple more. All right, 2 more handfuls of paint. I'm gonna keep firing. I'm just gonna try to light up that tree. And this is semi-automatic, so I have to keep pulling the trigger every time I want to fire. If I hold down the trigger, it doesn't keep firing. But I will do something about that in the near future. I think that's it for the hopper. That's it right there. So one of the cool things about paintball is you're allowed to, you know, hit people with paintball markers, but you also get pretty good exercise if you're running around, or like you can learn how to gunfight with people. So like, you know, you want to take cover behind this wall right here and just kind of peek out and fire. It's good to like change from being up high to like mid to up high when you pop back out, so that you throw off whoever's trying to hit you. You can run around, you can slide, you can do all that. I'm not as young as I used to be, but yeah, I want to try it out again, just to see how it is, especially now that I have this EMEK, which is pretty damn nice. So I'm just going to walk down here, try not to waste all my balls, and go to the old range down here. This is where I fire other things when I have people at the house and I don't want them to be hearing the loud booms and all that. So this is my little table This is my like other type of range besides from the back of the house. But I have a lot more area to like walk around. This is just close to the house. And yeah, when I chronoed these and did the balls per second with this thing, I could pull the trigger about 6 times a second. But most paintball fields, if you have an electronic paintball marker, they'll let you do 10.5 balls per second, and they limit it at that. Because yeah, it's pretty hard to like, you'll get bunkered down if someone has like a 20 balls per second paintball marker just going full auto on you. It's hard to get out of that. It's still hard to get out with 10 balls per second flying at you. But I ran out of balls, so I'm just walking back up to the house. And yeah, so it's fun to just do kind of basic drills. If you have a good squad of people, you can do some pretty good team building, especially if you have a solid core of like 2 or 3 guys that always go play. You can learn a lot from them, and then learn when to advance, when to take cover, when to stop firing. They have like smoke grenades and a bunch of stuff now that they didn't used to have when I played, or if they did, it was really expensive. They still are pretty expensive. I think you can get like 10 smoke grenades for like $150, so like $15 each at my local store. But you have to buy a 10-pack. I think you can buy one, but I mean, who's gonna throw one smoke grenade? You're gonna want to throw like 10 of them or something. So yeah, that's just that's the EMEK. So I am gonna change out some parts on here. I have that shroud I want to put on, and I have a piece I want to throw in the valve back here, and I'm just gonna turn off the slide check so the pressure's off the marker now. I turn off my air valve. This is empty. No more shooty. This still has pressure in the line, so I'm going to bleed that out. And that's it. So this started at about 2200 psi, and it's at about 1500. It could adjust a little bit. That wasn't that many shots, but usually one of these tanks like this, you'll be able to shoot with this style of paintball marker, because it's newer. I should be able to shoot at least 600 rounds out of that tank, if not more. This paintball marker, it shoots with about 150 psi output going through here. So some people have paintball markers that can fire at like 100 psi or lower, like 80 psi. But since they're using it for paintball marker, paintball usage, a 3-gram ball will go pretty good at that speed, or at that pressure output. Like it's not going to hamper the paint very much, but it will not be the best for a if you're trying to use a 7-gram aluminum ball or something like that, like what most less lethal stuff is used for. So yeah, it's the EMEK 100. I'll probably do a couple more of these random little videos every once in a while, just kind of sprinkle them in. But this was pretty sweet. It was $290 by itself, but I got a bundle for $299, so an extra like $10. Came with a 2-piece barrel. It came with a different hopper that I haven't used yet, and it came with a shroud to make this look more military, or like milsim. This is the original barrel, and it's actually pretty decent for like accuracy with the original barrel. It's pretty good. So I haven't done anything to the velocity on this, so when I took it out the box, it was already hitting like 280 feet per second, which is the pretty good speed for paintball. You can't really go much past that for paintball use at fields. If you're playing woods ball, you can do whatever the hell you want because you're just out in the woods or whatever. But yeah, that's it for this one. You guys have a good one, and I'll make another video on this in the near future.